Hi, everybody, and welcome back to this edition of XBS. Sunny Garcia joining me on the show today. And Sunny, we were talking about it. There is a certain aloha spirit in Hawaii, and I've been there several times, and it's an easy place to stay. It hasn't been home your entire life, but most of your life.
Yeah, leaving home for me, I've always said, that's what I get paid to do as a professional surfer, is to leave Hawaii. Because if I didn't get paid money, I would never leave that island.
Yeah.
The people are great, and the food's insane, and obviously the waves are always good, and the water's warm. So, I got everything that I need in Hawaii, and I don't have any reason to leave.
If I go to Hawaii and I paddle out, a Hawaii boy like me, what do I need to do to respect everything and make sure I'm cool with everybody?
Most guys are pretty cool in the lineup. If you stay out of the way, you can, when you get in the lineup, you already know who's who, and pretty much which guys you need to stay away from. But I don't see any reason why anybody should hassle anybody, and I don't get into any hassles with anybody as long as they're not hassling me.
Right, right, and it's something that you know who the good surfers are when you go out. I mean, even in your hometown, they know who you are.
Yeah.
And it seems like a tremendous friendship that you have with your friends out there.
Yeah, and in Hawaii, it's usually the good surfers aren't the ones that usually hassle you anyway. It's usually the ones that can't surf are usually the ones that hassle a lot of people. So.
Right.
But if you go there not in December, during the event is the best time, because not that many people, and nobody's really hassling for waves. In December, you have the Triple Crown, and every single professional surfer in the world is there, so it gets to be pretty aggressive and pretty crowded.
Now, this is something that you said. You just mentioned it, and it's amazing. Don't you think it's amazing that you get paid to surf? Isn't that a beautiful thing?
I think it's a great thing. I mean, I get paid good money for doing what I love to do, and I get to travel the world and see different places and meet a lot of different people. So
right.
I think we're pretty fortunate. But on that same token, I think the surf industry makes a lot of money off of a lot of the surfers. So in that sense, I'm glad that we get paid to do what we do.
Adding to that, you're the president of a surfing body. Can you tell us what that is and what you're doing? I'm
the president of the World Professional Surfers. It's kind of a union within the ASP, and it's just all the surfers, and we get together and we have meetings before we have the meetings with the ASP and the rest of the body, and we get the surfers together and we vote on what we want and what we want to change, and we pretty much just let the surfers know what's going on.
Yeah, that's good.
So it's just something for us so that we can have a little more control of our sport.
Right. And where is surfing going? I mean, it's one of the first sports that, along with skateboarding when it first happened, it's one of those sports that's been around forever. It's a mainstay. It doesn't have its peaks and valleys as some of the other sports.
Well, we haven't got it together like some of the other sports, so we haven't had really any sense of direction. I know right now we're in the process of getting a pretty good size media package. So hopefully surfing will be more mainstream, and a lot more people in the world are going to see it. So I think if we get that done, surfing will start to grow the way it should have a long time ago.
Meeting you and knowing that you have this competitive nature that drives you, I think that anything that surfing needs to be done should go through Sunny Garcia. Because for some reason I think it's going to get done. I really appreciate you coming on the show.
Thank you. I really appreciate being here.
I told you we have the best of the best on this show, and we don't get any better than you in surfing, man. Congratulations.
Thanks.
I'm excited for you, and I'm excited that you're going to continue doing what you're doing at least for a couple more years competitively.
At least a couple more.
Out. Keep chasing this guy, because he says, hey, you know what? Come get me. I'm going to still be there, and I'm going to be surfing my best. When we come back, talk about another guy that's pretty good, Ryan Sheckler, a young man out of San Clemente, California. You might have seen him on 2020. You might have seen him crossing the dial. This guy can skateboard. We'll have him right after this.